For the first time in history, the American workplace spans 4 generations. While such a wide age gap can lead to frustration and conflict, having a multi-generational office can also lead to stronger teamwork and an abundance of creativity. As a manager, you will need to understand the backgrounds, perspectives, and challenges of each of the 4 generations: traditionals, baby boomers, Generation Xers, and millennials. Traditional employees were born between 1922 and 1945, and they represent 5% of the current workforce. This generation has lived through the 1930s Depression and World War II. They have a "these are the rules" mentality and have key values of loyalty and respect for authority. While this generation has a wealth of knowledge and experience, they may also be uncomfortable with conflict and reluctant to change. Managers can motivate traditionals by connecting their actions to the overall good of the organization, and they can reward them with tangible symbols of loyalty and service, including plaques and certificates. Baby boomers were born between 1946 and 1964 and represent 37% of the current workforce. As the largest living generation, they have been shaped by the Vietnam War and the Civil Rights Movement. With a "let's talk about the rules" mentality, baby boomers are goal-oriented and generally adaptive. However, they tend to be uncomfortable with conflict and may put the process ahead of the result. A good manager can motivate a baby boomer by showing them how they can make a difference in the organization and can reward them with recognition and promotion. Generation Xers represent 33% of the workforce. Born between 1965 and 1980, they were shaped by key events such as Watergate and the economic decline of the 80s. With a break-all-the-rules mentality, Gen Xers demand more autonomy and have less respect for authority, but their independence, adaptability, and willingness to change the system allow for greater productivity. A good manager will motivate Gen Xers by allowing them to work on their own time and reward them with upgraded resources, development opportunities, and resume boosters. Millennials represent 25% of the workforce. Born between 1980 and 2000, this technologically savvy generation has only known a world with instantaneous communication through computers and cell phones. They do not want to sacrifice lifestyle for work and need structure and constant feedback in the workplace. However, millennials are optimistic and have a terrific ability to multitask. They have high expectations for reward and recognition, so a good manager can reward them with awards, certificates, and tangible evidence of credibility. There are several steps a manager can take in order to meet the needs of these 4 generations. First, recognize and reward people regardless of their generation. Second, acknowledge shared needs, but also get to know your employees' individual needs. Third, engage with teamwork. Build on the strengths of each individual to reach the shared goals of your organization. Lastly, initiate conversations about generations to break down stereotypes and lead to a greater understanding of each other. By following these steps, you'll be able to successfully manage a multi-generational workplace.